Good morning, everybody. Saturday, I think it's around 8:45 in the morning, and I'm out for a little gentle jog today. I wanted to come on here and talk about Save a Warrior UK, what it is, why, and why on earth am I training to do an ultra marathon, 71 miles in, well, I don't even really want to think about when, but it's on the 28th of October. Today's the 7th of October, I think. Yeah, not enough days, let's just put it that way. I'm not going to be physically ready for this challenge, but we've got to get the miles in and we've got to prepare our mind for it. And that's really where I want to go with today. I don't know if I'm going to be physically ready to run 71 miles. That's just not possible. So it becomes a mind game, really. It becomes a case of can we do it up here? And I know Tom has a really strong will and determination, and I know I have as well. Although, to be fair, I haven't tested it as recent as Tom has, but I know it's there. I know I've got some muscle memory left from the Marines, and I know what I'm capable of. But, you know, all that aside, regardless, even getting up in the morning when I'm in pain, you know, stiff to run, or in the evening, do those evening runs to get used to running through the night, it's still really hard. So I need, and I'll coin this from the Jordan Legacy report. They have these 3 indicators, or 3 metrics that they measure success in terms of suicide prevention around at an organizational and a societal level, and it's a push, pull, involvement. So three areas. The push being, is there enough pain to agitate enough people or yourself to take action, to do something about it? That's the first measurement. The second one is a pull. Do you have a vision of an inspiring future, an inspiring outcome that is pulling you towards that outcome? And lastly, involvement. Involvement is there enough people that care? Are there enough people that want to put their efforts and energies into solving that particular problem? And in this case, the problem of suicide afflicting, for us, the veterans and first responders community. That's the problem we're solving. And I know at a personal level, we tick all of those and get a high score, both Tom and I. There's an incredible amount of push energy behind what we're doing. My own experience with suicide, and I know Tom has also shared his experiences around that ideation. And so from a personal level, it's definitely, there is enough energy in the push. The pull aspect of it, Tom and I both know in our hearts that we're going to be moving our community towards a zero suicide community. Now, that has had an inordinate amount of pushback from people, you know, and to that I say that's what a vision is. It should be audacious enough to motivate you, to excite you, to inspire you and others to take action. The government set a target in the last 5 years, or they set a target of reducing the national suicide, which is around 6,000 people a year consistently for the last 15 years now. They set an ambitious target of 10% reduction in that number, and they fell short. They didn't move it, they didn't budge it. And so it's that kind of, that's not the level of involvement that's needed to move the needle. The Jordan Legacy are fully aware of that. They've done an incredible report, so I suggest you go and check them out. Find them on LinkedIn, find them on the Tinterweb, and look at their report. It's incredible, and it's a very very critical part of what we're doing, to have their support, their guidance, their umbrella research, and an overall support for what we're doing. And so the involvement piece is where the psychology of this comes in, where I find it most fascinating. And you know, I'm not going to name and shame here, but there have been individuals that I've approached, spoken to about what I'm doing, and, you know, requested support. And I've also had a lot of resistance in terms of, you know, well, can you really affect the community's suicide rate? Can you really do anything about it? Isn't it just a part of life? And it's that sort of lackadaisical kind of attitude that blows my mind, but also doesn't shock me, doesn't surprise me too much, really, having studied the human creature for so long. But there we go. But at a personal level, and Tom will also come into this, I know that we have an incredible amount of resilience between us. We're in this no matter what. That's our motto. That's in our DNA as an organisation, no matter what. And in terms of numbers, well, you know, one is too many. So I hope you can join us. I hope you can support. I hope you can help us to reduce this number over the coming years to something that we can all be comfortable and proud about. And probably pride is not the right word, but content with knowing that we gave this our all now, because they are ultimately avoidable deaths. And I think that's the word, really. They're avoidable, but things have to be done for them to be avoided. And so yeah, I'll end it here with a nice view of the ocean, and I'll see you all soon. Off to do a jog now. I'm in pain, by the way. Physically, I didn't realise how old I was. But that's another post for another day. Wish me luck.